First of all, thank you so much, Connor Jones, for meeting with us and having this interview with us.
No problem, Linus. It's a pleasure to show off what's going to be the most amazing school in Toronto.
So, first of all, where does your inspiration come from? Did you just visit other schools when you came up with a project, or how did your inspiration emerge over time?
That's a great question. If you know the junior school just up the road, that's JK to grade 5, that was built by Montgomery Sizem Architects and an architect named Bob Davies. We've actually been working with him for 10 years. And the original idea before we built the junior school was to remodel this school. What we found is we couldn't do it because there was too many people in it. So we ended up creating a junior school, JK to grade 5, designing that, building that to clear the space that we could actually do the renovations here in 18 months. So the design's been happening for 10 years. What happened then is Mr. Medved and myself and a team of people went to New York. If you're looking for schools that have been built out of apartment buildings or office buildings, New York's a great place to go. And we saw a number of schools there, like the Avenues, which is world famous for how it's built into an office building. And we met with them and their architects. And we spent a couple of hours working through not just what they did, but my favorite part was asking them what mistakes they made and would avoid the next time. We've implemented all of that advice into what we're doing here. For example, my favorite part is they have a gorgeous cafeteria on the Avenues, but nobody uses it.
Why not?
Because it's not set up at a time or conducive for studying. It's on a different floor, nobody can access it. What the architect said is if they were doing it again, instead of building a beautiful cafeteria, they would build an amazing study space that you could eat in. And that's what our cafeteria is. It's going to be like the kitchen, the heart of your school. You're going to be experiencing it the way that you do your own home, where you're able to find places to study, to work, to meet friends, to take classes. It's an entirely different way of looking at a cafeteria.
That sounds awesome. So cafeteria / study hall.
That's right. Cafeteria / lounge.
That sounds amazing. So how long have you been planning this? So you met with the architects last year or
The actual plans for this building started about 4 years ago. I was in my office, which has now become the art room, and I called Bob Davies, the architect, and said, I'm standing in the northeast corner of the school. Can you picture it? He said, yes. I said, if we start ripping out underneath that, there's the library, there's the music room going up, what can we do? And we started over the phone jotting out some ideas because we'd run into a wall. We'd been trying to develop the school, and as you can see from the iron beams that are here, there's a structure that we have to work inside. This corner is about the only part of the school that doesn't have that structure. So when we rethought how we would use that space, we were able to redesign the entire school.
So what I wanted to know is how involved were you in the planning process? So did you pick the tiles and all the paint and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, a lot of it, yes. I'm trying to offload it now, but from the concept, everything from the textiles, how something feels or touches or looks, contributes to the learning environment. So there's a whole team of us who have been working to say, what colors are conducive to creating the atmosphere? What are the tiles feeling like? We've actually decided to go with, when we pulled this up, we found that the concrete is in really good shape. So we're just going to cover it and go with a much more industrial look, which is more modern and contemporary. It's more progressive. It matches more who we are.